What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and today I am reviewing another 3DS game. This is a 3DS game. I probably said in the last 3DS game review that I was done with 3DS game reviews, and then I found another one, and I'll explain why I didn't include it in the first session in a little bit. But the game is Lego City Undercover. The Chase Begins. It was released in 2013 for the 3DS. Which is of course what I played it on. And the reason I knew I had this game when I took inventory of my games a while back, but I overlooked it because I thought it was just a port of Lego City Undercover, which I have already reviewed. You can go check that out. I did the Wii U version, not the one that came with the Switch, but I did the Wii U Lego City Undercover. And you can go check that review out. It's in the game review playlist. It's one of my earlier ones that's been out for a little while, so you can go check that out if you want. But it's a shameless port, not going to play it. I already reviewed Lego City Undercover. I love that game. But then I realized this is not a port. It is a prequel to Lego City Undercover. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll play it then. And that's what I did. Got a good about 4-ish hours of playtime on this game, so let's get into the review, shall we? This game feels very similar to the original, and I love Lego City Undercover, but it's been a long time since I've played that game. But this game made me realize some of the good things about it. How you can just steal cars and run around Lego City, the concept of Lego City in a video game. And just like general interactions and stuff. It felt very much like the original. It was a nice callback for me to really like and stuff. The story, the story does connect well to the main game. I mean, they came out the same year. It's been a long time again since I played Lego City Undercover, so I don't remember the story to a T. So I know there's probably some things that I missed. I knew about Rex Fury. I knew about the police chief and Chase McCain and all that. There was some love arc that I think I missed, but I don't think it was that big a deal. I don't know though, but so I can't really comment on how well they connected the stories, but as far as I know, it was done really well. So in the game, honestly, I think it plays really well. Because there's a lot of games that are ported or are on the 3DS in general that just don't age very well and don't play very well because it's a 3DS. It's not great anymore. It's 2023, so it's not going to be the greatest. But I mean, it played really well. I thought the driving mechanics were really good. It's easy to see, you can walk around easy. All that stuff I thought did really well with this game, and I really genuinely enjoy my time playing it. And it's not something I can say for a lot of the 3DS games or DS games that I've played. But that's good. One thing that really weirded me out was that the characters' mouths don't move when they're talking in dialogue scenes. It is very easy to notice. I don't remember exactly, but I would like to think that the characters' mouths move in Lego City Undercover when they talk. This game came out after that. I know it's for the 3DS and not the DS, or not the Wii U, so maybe that was part of it. But you really couldn't have them talk, move? It seems like such a simple thing. It would make a lot more sense, because it's just weird, because they hold a certain expression while they're talking, and they feel like they're in a completely different mood. A guy has a sad face on, like this, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, you saved my dog, thank you so much." But he's fucking super depressed, and okay, couldn't have lined up what he's saying and his actual expression a little bit better, But it's not bad. It doesn't ruin the experience. It's just weird that they couldn't do that. Another thing that really annoyed me is you can't save mid-level. This is not something exclusive to this game or exclusive to, well, it's something that I don't know is exclusive. It's not exclusive to just Lego games, but there are other Lego games that have this. Most of them are older than Lego City Undercover: The Chase Begins. Now, why? Like, why can't you just save? Like, it saves automatically for you after you beat a level. So, but like, why can't I just pause mid level and save it and then go back to that point? Because that would be nice. Because it feels like the game just keeps on going. There is no like break in the action to just run around and. I mean, I guess you. Well, okay, I can't say that you can't just go around and explore, because you can. You can just go walk, run around, drive around, jump around, and explore the city like you can in Lego City Undercover. But as far as like the main missions go and whatnot, they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And there's kind of like a variation in ways that it indicates the level's done. Like it says mission cleared for some of them. Some of the other times it says it's load, saves and loads, and there's a big cutscene. That's like after you defeat a big boss or something like that. But then it like saves at random points anyways. It was a little weird, and I was just like a little bit. I can't, but like you cannot just save on where you're going off of. It would just make things so much simpler, in my opinion, in that regard. Just don't know why they didn't it. Talk about the combat. The combat in this game looks incredibly good, but I have to say, only looks incredible. Because when you're actually in combat, you're not really doing a whole lot. It's mostly just press Y a few times while facing the character, and then press A to handcuff them when you're done. It just like, could we not do a little bit more? Because he puts so much effort into these action scenes where it's like slow motion and McCain's flipping him over with his whole body, or he's putting him in a spin him around, or he's doing like a karate slip block thing with the legs in the face, or he's grabbing him by the neck with his crotch and flipping him over and slamming it on the ground. And it's super cool that you can do this, but there's like no. But then it's like there's no like, why can't we just do a little bit more? Like the Legacy Undercover on the Wii U had a little bit more of interactivity when it came to the combat. It didn't look as good, but it still worked just fine, and it honestly made it a little bit more fun to be more a part of the action. But the scenes were epic to look at, and I just wish there was a little bit more that you could do for it. But oh well. Probably the thing that pissed me off the most about this game, and it's not a huge gripe, so that's kind of an indication of what my opinion on this game is. The tilt controls. Why the tilt controls? Why? I did a big rant a long time ago. Not well, it's probably a while ago now on the tilt controls when I reviewed Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Like the 3DS's tilt controls suck. They are so bad. Why are they so bad? And it's just like, and then this game, same thing. You have to put this like stethoscope up to a door and then like use the tilt controls to line up the frequency on your little walkie thingy-mahoober and the actual voice waves of the conversation. It's so bad. I'm like tilting it like this and like this, and like I'm tilting it like this, and it just doesn't something like that. You have to physically move it like this, and I'm in a car, so it's gonna change based on where we turn. So I'm going like this, trying to do it, and sometimes you have to like do it. It's kind of like and it was so stupid because it feels like it's like a stiff lever or something, and you have to just like throw it over there, just trying to get it all the way over there until it land in a certain spot. That's what I felt like I was doing in 3DS. I'm like doing this, and it gets to like just before where you need to be, so you do it again, and it gets just a little bit farther past, so you do it a little bit less, and then it doesn't get anywhere else. So you do all back again, it goes all the way across the screen. Now you're moving on this side and doing like this. And then finally you just get it after a million years of trying. And why? Why with the tilt controls? There were so many better ways to do that. So many better ways. And you just did it one of the worst ways possible. I don't know why you did that. Moving on. I think each of the costumes I think are the same ones that you see in Lego City Undercover Wii U. I don't remember all the costumes off the bat, off the top of my head, I mean. But as far as I know, they're the same, which is cool that they brought them all over. Though it does kind of defeat the purpose of, like seeing them and unlocking them for the first time, because it's a prequel, so he's already done it. When you get to Lego City Undercover Wii U, that's just something I noticed. But I thought each costume got a good amount of like levels and interactivity and some good gameplay time. So that's good, I think, at least. It does take a while for you to unlock your first costume, though, in my opinion. Because you got to go through a bunch of sequences with the detective costume on and then the regular police outfit before you get to the robber costume, which is the first like real disguise that you get. And then you have like the construction one, and then the farmer eventually, and a few others. But I'll just put them a little quicker to get them a little faster. But I don't know. I mean, it's still as long as you get enough time for each of them, I think it's fine. So and when they did that. Last thing, another conspiracy thing. This game really decides to bring up, and I don't remember if this is done in Lego City Undercover Wii U, but they really like to bring up, do the criminals it doesn't bring up the debate. The criminals, when you arrest them and whatnot, are like, oh, I have rights, I have rights. And then it brings up the debate. Do criminals have rights? I don't know. Because, should they? I guess, should they have rights? It's a big thing. So, that you can bring up. So you can bring that up. That might be a debate we can talk about in the comment section down below. So, you can go debate that. Do criminals have rights, or should they have rights? I'm not going to say my stance because I don't feel like it, but it seems like a good way to go about it. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this game review. My final score for Lego City Undercover: The Chase Begins. I think it's a fun game, good prequel, and a very underrated game in my opinion, because I think, again, a lot of people thought it was just a port of regular Lego City Undercover on the 3DS, for the 3DS, but no, it's its own game. I think it's really good, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I am. It's not perfect, but it's a fun Lego game, just like the regular Lego City Undercover for Wii U. And I like both of them. I like the Wii U version more, mostly because of nostalgia, but also think because there's a lot of things that function better on that one. But I still like this game. So if you've ever played this game, though, I'd like to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. How well does it really work as a prequel for Lego City Undercover Wii U? How does it function? All that kind of stuff. Anything I missed that I didn't talk about, I'd like to know. So that's going to do it for this video, though. Stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews. Now, I should be done. The keyword is should be done with DS and 3DS games as far as reviews. I still have a bunch of home console ones to do, though. So stay tuned for those. Stay tuned for other amazing stuff. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.